The Rewind Show, sponsored by 2 Live Music, 1286 Vernon Odom Boulevard, Akron, Ohio.
Hey, Angie, what's up?
Hey, Ace, how's it going?
Well, it's going down, man. It's a beautiful week. Wine Wednesday and all of that.
Yes.
So listen, what should these people be doing?
They should be getting their wine glasses ready and get ready for the Rewind Show. Uh-oh.
All right.
We hot in here?
Hey, listen. I don't know if y'all know who this is. Hold on.
Oh.
We want to welcome everybody out one more time. So listen. We got somebody in the building right now.
Yes.
She goes by the name of Joy
Gadson.
Gadson. Give it up for Joy Gadson.
Hey. So I just need to say, this is them days that I was out here.
You was out here.
Had the stilettos and stuff. Yes, I was out
with
here.
The stilettos. Hey, yo, listen. So, hey, Joy Gadson.
Yes, sir.
Do you know who this is?
Of course.
Who is this?
It's Mr. Nelly.
Yes.
Who doesn't know Hot in Here?
Yes. We're going to listen for a little bit. Let's check it out.
Do the dance.
Go ahead, y'all say it, y'all.
I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off.
Let's get it. Let's go.
So hot. I'm getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off.
He says, what? You ain't popping the bottles.
You ain't popping the bottles. What's up?
So listen, we want to tell you right off the bat, if you're here joining us, we want to welcome you out. This is Nelly. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, welcome. If you're listening to us on iTunes, welcome. If you're listening to us on Spotify,
welcome out.
We want to welcome you out if you're listening to us on Google Play, Podbean, anything like that. Welcome out.
Welcome.
But guess what?
If you're listening to us where?
On
BUpodcasting.com. Welcome. Click a little click. There we go. All right. Take a little sip.
All right, we on some old stuff. You ready?
I bet you won't do it.
You ready to get started?
Yep. Let's get started.
All right, let's get started.
I'm wondering if you're going to change it or are we staying here? Okay. Look at you. Okay. Ace doing a little something different here. It's going to be a little distracting. No, I'm just kidding. So welcome to the Rewind Show. I am Angie the Empress Higgins. I am going to be your host for the next 30 minutes or so with your man Ace Epps over there on the ones and twos.
I'm on the ones and twos.
Twos. Okay, sorry. So, you gotta let that play. You gotta let that play.
We're supposed to be doing the intro now.
You gotta let that play. Okay, so the Rewind Show is where we blend old school hip hop and R&B music and educate you, our listeners, on everything wine.
Everything's a wine, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're coming to you from the Self Advancement Center, the BU Podcasting Studio, located in Summit Art Space, 140 East Market, Akron, Ohio. Listen, if you're trying to get your art on, guess what? You need to check them out at summitartspace.org.
Right. And the Rewind Show is where we know our podcast does not start until about 5 minutes into our show. Guess what? We've been letting the music play just a little bit because we got to rock out and hang out, right? But we speak over our records and we unwind. Most of our listeners like to hang out with us and chill, but if that is not you, go ahead and fast forward 5 minutes where the actual podcast starts, where we rewind to unwind.
I like that. I got an announcement.
What you got?
All right, so listen, first of all, Yo, boy, Al Jones. If you're in Akron, man, we got this guy named Al Jones. He runs
Bro,
this company
bro.
called Al Jones Marketing. They doing a 6th annual Neo Small Business Networking Extravaganza. If
Yes,
you know
yes.
anything about Al Jones's extravaganza, you come in, there's a million people going to be there. He'll throw a mic in front of you, get to talk about what you do. There's going to be service providers there. There's going to be small businesses there. Everybody and their mom is going to be there. You need to
I'll
check
be
this
in the
out. It's
building.
going to be at John S. Knight Auditorium. It's
I need-
going to be December the 16th.
And they're giving away $1,000.
They're giving away $1,000.
I just want to get in the pot. I just
I'm
want
trying
to
to get in the pot. Listen. Also, hope I don't know if you're going to be hearing this before, but November the 4th,
November the 4th.
Talk Space.
Talk
Joy Gadson, tell them what
Space.
the Talk Space is.
Talkspace is an opportunity for you, our listeners, to come out and hear 6 riveting Talkspace talks by local BU podcasters. Not only are we podcasters, but we are leaders within the
Yes.
Akron community. You're going to hear things such as maybe religion. You may hear things on the relationship side. We're coming off free 10 minutes off the top of our heads. No notes, no PowerPoints,
Right.
no nothing.
Word.
Joy Gadson is going to be one of them. Give it up for Joy Gadson.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes. So guess where we headed?
The weekly
wine chat.
So long, let me play a little something for you and yours.
Oh, what you got? We know this is the part you've been waiting for.
All right. So what is it now?
This is the weekly wine chat where we discuss all things wine. We may have local community leaders and artists come on the show and share their love for wine, music, movies, and their passions. Before we get started, we are drinking Ace Epps. What you got for us, bro?
Man, we are drinking. Hold on. Let me tell you right here. We're drinking this Reggae. Where's the bottle at?
The Reggae Red.
We're drinking Reggae
Yeah.
Red.
Yes.
All right, so Reggae Red is made by this company, Reggae Wine, right?
Yes.
And they're in 8 states right now.
Okay.
8 states right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they made the 2 owners was on the beach one time, and so they was having a good time listening to reggae music and stuff like that. And they said they want to put that thing in a bottle.
Okay.
So here you go,
The Reggae Red wine.
So
Nice.
listen, 3 steps you should do before we do this. We like to remind people on how to do this. You know how to drink wine?
I'm going to learn today.
All right, so
She gonna learn
this one I'm gonna do it today, right?
All
3 steps
right.
when you're tasting wine. First of all, and I want Angie to actually act this out. You look at the wine, you look at the glass, you examine the color and occupancy. First of all, do you got enough, Angie?
I've got plenty. Yes.
She
Just
got
right
plenty.
there.
Joy
Yep.
Gadson, you got enough in there?
Oh, I'm good. I'm
Here-
real good.
We gotta do the gangster lane.
Gotta do the gangster lane. This the gangster lane.
That's the gangster lane. So you got the
Yeah,
gangster
check
lane.
it out, yeah.
So now if you do this here and it don't fall out, you got enough.
You got enough.
If you spill it all over the place,
You
got way too much.
much.
Right. So you swirl the glass for 10 seconds and you take a quick whiff. What are you smelling? What do you guys
Oh,
smell?
I got straight grapes.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
I'm smelling grapes and plums. I smell plums. No, not plums. What's the ones?
Blackberry.
No, what is the one that's dark and you bite? That is what?
It's a
That's
plum.
a plum.
It's a plum.
That's a
I'm
plum.
smelling plums.
Okay.
All right. So then what we do is we look, we swirl, and then we take a sip.
Take a sip. That's good.
That's good. What y'all think? Give me your first impressions. Joy Gadson.
Awesome. It tastes real good. It's good.
I'm just gonna say that is some sweet red right there.
What are you eating with it? What are you guys eating with it?
So, of course, I'm thinking barbecue. I want some barbecue.
You going barbecue?
I'm going barbecue.
You going barbecue with this?
I'm going barbecue with this.
I'm thinking fish, man.
You thinking fish? What you got, Joy Gadson?
I have some good jerk nachos
Ooh,
going with this. That's what I have.
that might be a good one. So reggae wine says This one is one that you want to pair with pork, smoked turkey, chili, or barbecue.
Oh, you cheated.
You know I did.
All right, so let me go ahead and we're going into our discussion for the day.
Switch it up. Gonna switch it up. Go to our wine chat.
Let me give you something else to go to. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see if we got something right. All right, so look, our wine chat today. I don't know, was that too much music? It's like it got y'all hyped up.
Yeah, I think we're there a little bit. I'm sure the Sweet Red is helping.
So, welcome to the wine chat, man. So look, the wine chat today is going to be, 21 questions.
21 questions.
These are just questions. We're going 10 quick questions.
10 quick. All right.
Right. These are stuff you can do when you're trying to get to know somebody or really trying to get on the deep level. So we got Joy Gadson. Joy Gadson is one of our. She's one of our podcasters.
Make it good.
From BU Podcasting. She's also on Team BU.
Yes.
All right, Joy Gadson, tell us a little bit about your podcast.
My podcast is called Joy for the Journey. The purpose of the podcast is just to help you along your journey called life. And hopefully that you'll find a little bit of joy along your path. We talk about inspirational things through stories, anecdotes, interviews. It's a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, and a lot of thought-provoking questions that happen throughout the interview. So there it is.
Yeah, I like that.
When do you post your podcast?
My podcasts are posted every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
All
right. So she said some invoking questions.
Mm-hmm. You got some for us.
I got some questions. You told me to bring somebody here. We got somebody
here. I did.
All right. So what's the weirdest dream you've ever had? What's the weirdest dream you ever had? I can start.
You start.
I can start because I keep having it.
You were just anxious to get that question out. Like, I'm going to start with this one today.
All right. ASAP. Go ahead.
So
I
remember when I was little, I used to take my bath and I used to take the stopper out. And then I would just wonder where the water would go. So I used to start having dreams.
Did you go down the hole?
In my dream, I went down the hole.
See, A's doing this.
And then when I fall in, check this out. I'm like 10 when I have my first dream. I fall down, and then I'm in front of this big. As soon as I come out the air, I'm in front of this castle.
Okay.
And there's smoke all over. So you go into it, and it's gutted. There's nothing in there but sticks with heads on there of people that I liked on TV. The Fonz, Laverne and Shirley, Three's Company people, Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I'm sorry, were you drinking something?
I was 19 years old. So then, listen.
What was in your Cheerios? That's what I need to know.
So, but then listen, every so often I had the same dream, but it's different people heads on there. You know what I'm saying?
So are they still celebrities that you like?
Yeah.
And they just change every now
Yeah, and there's no blood or nothing. It's just like almost like a head bust. But it's a head on a stick, though. Nah, they just sitting there like a museum.
Do you need to go talk to somebody?
Nah.
Decipher your dream.
I'm just saying the weirdest dream. Joy Gadson, what's your weirdest dream?
Oh my gosh. I don't really have weird dreams. I have always had that crazy dream that I'm falling. Right, that I'm just falling and I just keep going and going and going. So I don't really have weird dreams. I wish I could answer this one, but I don't have one for y'all.
She don't have a. We said the weirdest dream she ever had
her
was
falling
down.
Yes, wow. I'm boring.
Just continue falling.
I'm just gonna continue falling.
She's lying. She don't want to give it to us. Everybody got that same dream. Go ahead. What you got?
No, I've never fell, but I used to jump. You know how the hawk literally can jump from this country to the next country. I used to do that in my dreams when I was a kid. That is the weirdest. Yeah, that's weird. I have no idea. So and I never saw it until
you're jumping until the
hawk.
And you're like, that's what I be doing.
I was doing that.
I will say, duly noted. I got this dream where I dream this dream. I'm in this city that feels like Atlanta at times, but it feels like New York. But it's neither.
It's neither.
But I know exactly where I'm at. When I go to sleep and I wake up in it, I'm like, oh, I'm here. It's like I'm alive in a dream.
Right.
And so there's this car lot, right? That the car lot actually has. That's the. Why is that one always playing?
You gotta let that one play.
So what ended up happening is that, hold on, let me play this. Okay, here we go. We gonna get it together.
All right, we got it
So
together.
I end up going into this this store, and the store is full of cars, luxury cars, and they're in the store. It's like a piano in the store, like pianos.
Okay.
Right? And so the other day, I'm driving down the street on the way to work. I've stopped at a stoplight by my house, and I look over. It's the car spot. All luxury cars and everything just opened up.
See, it was telling you it was coming.
Yep, and tell me to stay out of there, because.
So you gonna spend your whole check.
All right. So if you had, if you could travel to any time in a time machine, what year would you choose and why?
Ooh,
Joy
that's the
Gadson.
one you gotta think about.
Keep starting with me. I think.
But you didn't answer that.
I know. Okay, so what's the question? One more time. Say it again.
If you was in the time machine,
Okay.
what year would you choose and why?
I would choose the year 2040. Here's why. Just a random year, because I'm older, right? I'm older. My kids are now settled and established, and they should have given me some grandkids by this time.
Oh, she ready.
Well, no, I'm not ready. She not ready. But you're 2040. You've lived some life. I'm no longer working. I'm independently wealthy because I done married up the chain. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I'm living my best life.
Okay.
Okay, 2040. Because she's ready for grandkids.
I'm just saying.
That's what she said.
Ready for them grandbabies.
And I'm going to have a cool name, not
That's 23
grandma.
years, man. I'm going to be like 70.
So my kids call my mom Yammy. It's not necessarily cool, but it's not granny and it's not grandma.
Oh, no, I'm going to be Mama Joy. That's what I'm going to be.
You gonna be Mama Joy?
That's what I'm going to be.
So I have no clue what time I would want to be in. Maybe when we were in space or something.
Ace is like, these questions. I don't know if it's the questions or if it's y'all. Y'all are trash today. That's what I feel like he said in his head. Y'all are trash.
It's like when questions like these are here, you almost gotta lie. It's entertainment for the people to make something up.
Okay, I'll make something up on the next one.
Okay.
I want to be
Well, not the
traveling
people.
in
No,
space.
she said
and
just something, but you
taking
don't even have what year that is.
Well,
I mean,
because
she's
who
2040.
knows?
What you mean? We're already doing it. They going to trip. They doing trips right now. The dude from Virgin.
Okay.
Well, what year are you going to, A$AP? Let's move it along. What year are you going to, sir?
I'm going back to 1970, the year I was born, so I can see what it looks like. Because I was born, I missed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 0 years old, so I actually want to see the climate. I want to see what it's like politically. I want to see what it's like. You read in the books, the history books, what it was like coming out of the 60s, especially out in California. I want to see what it's like being able to just lost Martin Luther King. I want to be able to see what it's like just coming off the Black Panthers and stuff. The death of what some call the civil rights movement.
I'm taking your
but
glass
more
from you.
But more importantly, being able to go into where the decade where they said that the struggle died. I want to be able to investigate that.
So you basically want to go when it was hippie time.
Was it hippie time?
Was it hippie time?
Yeah.
Well, it was.
I think coming out of the
coming
60s,
out of the hippie
going into
Going
the
into-
70s,
going
it was
into
more
the
political.
70s.
You know, the consciousness, the more programming, more community activism.
Community activism.
Yeah. And
Okay.
a lot of stuff was happening when was growing up out of the 60s, man. I just think that the 70s and the beginning of it was my birth year, and I didn't get to actually experience it. I was being in it, right? I could tell you all about probably 80 when I was 10. I could tell you I was aware of my surroundings, but I really wasn't aware of anything other than, you know, my mom was a magician. We were broke, but we ate every day. You know what I mean? So she was magical in that sense. But to know why we was broke, how we got into that space, you would have to go back to the 70s.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so listen, if you could change.
I feel like you thought about these.
So do I.
Did you
I
think
just
about
I just picked them up because somebody made me change the questions. Okay.
All right, what's the next question?
So the next question, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Let's go, Joy Gadson.
Oh my gosh. Y'all know I'm bottom heavy. I think I bring that down just a little bit. I'm over here like
That booty.
I'm a little bottom heavy. I'm not even gonna lie. I know I got somebody following me. I would just,
She said she got somebody.
I do have somebody following me. Quick story. When my kids were younger, they used to call me booties instead of mom, and I'm like, stop calling me booties. My name
Booties
is
with
Mom
an S.
with an S.
Was they running into your butt, Mom?
They were. They were like, booties, get out of the way. Booties, move. I'm like, it is mom to you,
Hey, listen.
not booties.
Man.
So I think I would just bring it in a little bit. I don't want to get rid of the whole thing. Just bring it in a little bit.
A butt reduct.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Angie, what you got? What you got?
Lord have mercy. If I could change something about myself, it would probably be my mouth. And that's because after...
What?
Yes, I have an underbite now. I have an underbite now. It's very slight. It's very slight. But I did not have
hold
one.
on,
I know she's laughing.
We're all zooming in on her butt and her mouth. Now we're like...
I didn't have one before I had children. So there was
She said
something
kids
happened.
would jack you up.
They will.
They will.
Seriously.
But she's
Yeah,
saying
you have
overbite
no
has been- she-
idea.
No, because I've been
Because
there.
now
I
I
understand
have like
that.
a whole slew. Like I speak with my tongue now.
I've noticed that you speak with your tongue.
So-
Most of us do.
No. In the way where it's not okay. It's like
Now, I'm going to be looking at you for the rest of the show like,
you can't see
Angie
my
got a thick
mouth.
tongue.
You can't see my mouth.
Funny. Ace, what about you?
I used to want to change my eyes because I used to get teased. And then I realized they were sexy bedroom eyes. And so now, I'm zaddy at this point.
I appreciate the fact that you have embraced it. Like you were like, I'm owning it. I'm embracing
I used to
it.
beat people up over it, man.
Really?
Because I'm legally, I'd be transparent. I'm legally half blind. And you first move to Akron and you got sleepy eyes. Technically it's called ptosis. It's when you don't have muscles in your eyelids. And so on top of that, I'm half blind. And so we would get teased and stuff before we got real popular in the music, right? And I used to hate it. And then my mama told me, those are sexy bedroom eyes. And when you get older, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Well, all right, mamas.
And so
Bring
now,
them
you know
on
what I'm
up.
saying? That's
Right,
part of my
right.
zaddyism. You know what I mean? Yeah, it says zaddy. It's on my license plate. I don't know if y'all didn't see my new license plate. It says zaddy.
I'm gonna have to go look and see.
Because I am your zaddy.
Okay.
I don't think white people let you put that on
she
your...
know I'm her zaddy.
But she's not gonna let you put it on your
She
license
don't have
plate
to-
for other people to call you that. Is what I'm saying.
You know what she told me? She said,
What's
everybody gonna know it's you. You can't creep.
No creeping for you,
No
sir. No
creeping.
creeping for you.
So go ahead, do that personalization.
If you can. But I used to have a license plate that said King Asa. And I had a license plate that said Big Man 01 on it. Big Man 01 on it. And I had one called JBD #1 on it too as well. Job developer #1.
Oh,
okay.
Make no mistake, I do create jobs here in this thing. If you could have dinner with a famous, real quick, I'm reminding everybody, we are drinking what we're drinking.
Reggae Red.
Can I have a little bit more, please? Could you
Yes,
pour me a
'cause
little
I
more? Here's
need
my
some
glass. Here's my
too,
glass. Here's my
yes.
glass. Yeah, I want to give it to you because I don't want it to be poured over the thing. Yep. So, and we're talking about questions that you can ask someone. You get the party started. We talked about it the other day. You know what I mean? And so these are just some good questions real quick. If you got answers to some of these questions, you can email us at Angie@therewindshow.com.
As I pour up the glasses.
As she pours up the glasses. We're a hit over here with this red. And it's a sweet red. Uh-oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. If you could have dinner with any famous person, living or dead, who would it be?
Living or dead.
Oh, I have a good one for this one.
Joy Gadson.
I have a good one. So I absolutely love old movies where you had to sing and act and dance. If I could have a dinner with anyone, it would be Lena Horne, actually. Just so I could sit down and talk to her and just say, hey, talk to me about some of the things that you went through as a actress, as a woman, as a black woman, especially in that time period. We know when they had to come through the back door instead of going through the front. And just how did you maneuver through that? Because a lot of what they face now, we're facing now. Yeah. You know, what a lot of what they face, we're facing now. So just to hear her story, I would say Lena Horne, Dorothy Dandridge, the Nicholas brothers.
Yo, we just want one though.
I know.
She said,
I'm making up for the sorry answers I gave you for the first two. Because those were sorry answers.
We appreciate it.
She said.
So what you got, Angie? If you could have dinner with anyone famous, living or dead, who would it be?
Living or dead? I almost said Punky. You know, you remember Punky? What is her name?
You about to say Punky
Brewster?
She dead?
No, Soleil Moon Frye. That's her name.
Yeah.
Punky Brewster
wait. What type of nerd are you to know that?
Let me tell you something. I am probably the best person to have. You know those random trivia nights.
We're gonna be playing that on our.
Yeah, I am. Get on my team. I'm telling you. I'm on the team. Get me on the team.
Oh, yeah. There'll be 6 of us.
Yeah, I have a wealth of trivial knowledge. But yes, Soleil Moon Frye is her name, and she's the one who played Punky Brewster.
Yep, that's who I would sit down with. Just because that was the first thing that popped in my mind. And she was she was one of the childhood stars that was very popular, I think, on both ends of the spectrum, not just on one area. So, yeah, I would do her. We would have dinner. It's boo.
I'm torn, but I think it would have to be DMX. I pick DMX, and love to be able to pick him, to be able to discuss his addictions, his stuff that he was trying to get across that he couldn't get across, his anti-heroism. Here's a guy now that, you know, when he passed, every radio station playing his music, he's the god, he's the man. But, you know, he ain't never shied away from who he was.
Right.
I was listening to a song the other day. I'm like, golly, he's saying some very weird stuff on records. I won't say it on this show, but listen to him. He's saying some stuff, and just to be able to say, man, you got away with that. Anybody else would have said some of the stuff you would have said. They would have, you know, questioned your manlyhood,
your personage.
Yeah,
personage.
So yeah, it'd be definitely DMX, and special shout out to Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
You know who Kurt Cobain is with your nerdy self.
Nirvana. What?
All right, one more last one. Last one. Celebrity crush.
Okay, I'll go.
All right. If you say Idris.
Oh no. Let me tell y'all something. My celebrity crush, and my friends make fun of me all the time for it, but y'all could not tell me nothing about that there Malcolm Jamal Warner. I promise you.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all couldn't tell me nothing about Theo Huxtable, and here's why: because he was the first person that was in my age group that we saw on TV, right?
Yeah.
That we were able to identify, and everybody else had the Pop magazine and Teen magazine. Somebody really want to see
Joy Gadson in her late 40s then.
Be quiet. I am in my late 40s, and he has just aged beautifully, and he could get it if he wanted it.
Oh,
but I know
God.
that he can. But I'm just
saying.
But
So he's on a TV show that my wife watches.
The Resident.
And then I said, "Oh, babe, is he the hot dude in the show?" She says, I said, "He ain't the hot dude." She says, And then I said, "Well, who's the hot dude?" She said, "Just watch." And then here come Morris Chestnut.
I'm not a Morris Chestnut fan.
Really?
He's nice looking, but it's just something about a good beard on Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm just saying. And not for nothing, he looked like my ex-husband, so clearly I have a type.
She's got a type.
I got a type. I'm just saying.
She said, "A beard. I need you to know, I just did my beard."
It looks very nice too, by the way.
Thank you very much. Girl, I'm married. Cut it out.
I know you are, but I can still say your beard is beautiful. Okay?
The beard is
The
beautiful.
beard.
It's the
beard.
It's the power of the beard. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
Yep. All right. I got the same dye in it as Michael Jamal Warner do too, apparently too, because he ain't got a lick of gray and he about 50.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he ain't got no gray, but we know why.
Absolutely.
$8.95 it's called Just for Men. Just kidding. All right. So who you got?
Of course, I was gonna say, Morris Chestnut did come to mind, but I'm gonna say I can't remember his name.
Well, what did he play in, or what did he sing?
You got a celebrity crush and you don't know his name?
So here's the thing, I never remember names.
But it's your crush though. This ain't your crush. You just think this guy is fly.
I just think he's fly.
It's Morris Chestnut then. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
we're going with Morris Chestnut.
Because
Because I follow him for a while. So we'll go with Morris. And it's always better as he grows.
Really?
You got a bald head.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
And you're acting like he wasn't Ricky from Boys in the Hood.
I'm Team Malcolm over here. We're gonna
I
stay
need that
team.
extra. Okay.
Nia Long. Nia Long.
Okay, she fly.
Nia
She
Long.
fly.
Nia Long.
Why
Not like
Nia
that.
Long? Right, because you just longingly,
Not like that.
you longingly are caressing the
Long.
mic.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Why Nia? Why
Nia
Nia?
Long?
Why Nia Long?
The Best Man. She was in The Best Man. I mean, not The
think
Best Man.
that
She was in what I'm talking about. She was in Love Jones, and then
Okay,
she was
I can
also
see Love
in.
Jones.
She was in Best Man. I love that.
She
Best
was.
Man. Yes, The Best Man. I love the fact that she was the home girl with Taye Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I love that. And then the idea of her being in Love Jones too. I don't know. I just thought she was dope. And when my wife cut her hair the first time, I didn't like perms at all. And I made a mistake. I told her when she cut her hair, I was like, I don't like the perm thing. I didn't. And I just being honest. Mm-hmm. And so I had to, in my mind, wait, before I even go further, people get upset when I say I don't like your perm. It's like, yo, if I had a yellow mohawk like Denny Wilson, you might not like that. But it looked good on him. Or whatever. So I just, I told my wife, I don't like that look. That's not my look. I don't like that. So what ended up happening was I ended up thinking about, well, who do I like with hairs that's like the way my wife's was? Mm-hmm. And it was just Nia Long. I thought about it, damn, well, if I can like Nia Long, surely you can like your wife's hair, dude. And Nia Long helped me get through my wife's perm phase.
Well, thank you, Nia.
All right.
Saving the black marriages.
Black love does exist. There you go.
All right. So listen, right now, man. First of all, let's give it up for our wine chat.
For the wine chat.
So right now, we're finna go into our my favorite part of the show. This is my favorite part of the show.
Your favorite.
It's the weekly playlist. It's a weekly music collection created by the Empress herself to help you get over the midweek hump.
Yes.
And by the way, if you're listening to this after Wednesday, then guess what?
You've made it.
So what we got?
We are gonna start with She Keeps On Passing Me By.
I mean, so let me tell you right now.
Yes.
I live for your playlist. Hold on.
Right.
Yo, somebody's late for work, but we ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Oh.
Hold on. We almost over though. Hey, you remember this song? Didn't he sound like a little kid, like he was
He
11?
absolutely did.
All right, what else you got?
Did.
What else you
so
got?
we're going to Nothing But a J Thing, baby.
Oh, we on two West Coast joints. These are
West
two. First off,
Coast.
one was gangster, one's on the East Coast, but they both from Cali. Let's
Okay.
give it out. Let's give it up.
1, 2,
Yo, everybody's favorite commercial spokesperson now.
Right.
Yes.
He's making money, and he's your uncle.
I was about to say that's Uncle. That's the new
Snoop.
Uncle.
Hey, he's 51 years old.
Okay. All right. And we gonna move on to Run DMC.
Yo,
It's like that.
And the way it is, you know it like that. That's the way it is. No, this is. Oh, yo, this is beautiful. Unemployment at a record high. People coming, people going, people born to die. Don't ask me because I don't know why, but it's like that. And that's the way it is. DMC.
Hey. And then we gotta go ahead and move to Big Daddy Kane.
Rest in peace to Big Daddy Kane after getting murdered on the verses.
Hey, go.
Oh, child, I thought you were saying rest in peace because he was gone for real, for real.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, no business. Had no
No,
business
I
trying
mean
to.
like gone.
Oh,
like,
he's gone.
Oh, Lord.
I had no. That was a sacrificial thing. It was unnecessary. It was entertaining. But shout out
Look,
to
I
Big Daddy
missed
Kane.
all of that, but it ain't no health.
Rappers getting to me.
Gotta break
You
it
know
down
the
just a little
outcome.
bit. Then we gonna move to my boy Warren G. Regulators.
I was just thinking about this. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. But there's a verse in here where your man Warren G is taking a beating.
Yeah.
He said, "You took my rings.
You took my Rolex."
I looked at the brother and
Said,
said,
"Damn,
"Damn, what's next?" He's the first dude on a rap record to say he's getting beat down. And so your man Nate Dogg had to come through. I seen him laying my dude down.
On the, what is it? On the, yeah.
Hey, I didn't listen. He's
Warren G.
this dude is straight. Rest in peace, man. If you didn't see the behind the music of Nate Dogg, look that up. Is that all you got today?
That's all I got today. So we got. Okay, so how do you say it? The Pharaoh Cycle?
The Far Side.
Far Side.
Yep.
Oh,
Did you call it the Pharaoh
you know
Cycle?
what? My con. That is not what I saw until he said it. Listen, that dyslexia kicked in, passing me by. Then we're going to Nothing But a G-Thing, baby. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. It's like that. Run DMC, Ain't No Half Stepping, Big Daddy Kane, and Warren G featuring Nate Dogg, Regulate.
All right, give it
in my
up,
own
give
town.
it up, give it up. So look.
I don't know what this world is coming to.
So listen.
I feel like that right now.
Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. Without a
Ah.
pause of Lord. That's what you were trying
I
to play
was trying to
last
play
week.
it last week. Listen, a whole somebody's demo was in the joint. We was like, wait, this is not.
That's
what we
beautiful,
were
man. If
looking
you're
for.
trying to get your stuff heard, put it under a name. Like,
That is popular.
This is called My Adidas, and it's gonna be my song live at the cookout.
Okay.
Listen, you know what's coming up next, right?
Ace's movie pick.
All right, so guess where I'm going?
Where you going?
1994. See if you can name it.
Okay.
American erotic romantic drama film. Right? It's set in Third Ward, Houston, Texas. It's a film, a story about a misunderstood young black adults learning how to deal with love and maturity. What is it, y'all? I'm gonna say it again. Set in Third Ward, Houston, Texas. This film is a story about misunderstood young black adults learning how to deal with love
Woo?
and maturity. What did you say?
What was the movie Jada Pinkett Smith was in? Woo? Was that what it is? Was that what it was?
One woo. But Jada Pinkett Smith is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Payne is in it. My man Bo King Woodbine.
I can't stand Bo King. Jason's lyric.
Jason's lyrics.
Listen, I was trying to get cued in with the Houston, Texas, but I'm like,
I didn't know it was set in Houston.
I didn't either.
I didn't know it was set
why
in
I thought it was
Houston.
somewhere else.
You didn't know that was set in Houston?
No. Now that's another person I had a crush on. That there, Alan Payne.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I know that was random, but go ahead.
yeah.
Alan Payne, G Money from New Jack City.
Yes. Oh, it's a few new ones up in Tyler Perry's little entourage. Yeah, honey.
Yes.
I'm gonna need your
Angie,
What we gotta do, Joy? What is it?
Thank God for the brethren.
Thank God for the brethren. Look, Ace like, okay.
I've lost all control.
I lost it.
That's our show, man. Listen, thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube.
Check
Support
us out.
our peoples. Joy Gadson again. What's the name of your podcast?
Joy for the journey.
Joy for the Journey.
Don't forget about November 4th, Talk Space.
Talk Space. Also, if you're in Akron and you're trying to get some exercise, some cardio on, you're trying to get your dance on, trying to get some African drumming on, you got to check out your girl.
Hey.
Yep. And if you just trying to get at me with trying to get in some podcasting or anything like that, give us a call. Where can they email you at?
They can email me at Angie@therewindshow.com.
All right. Thanks, Joy Gadson, for hanging out with us
Thank
today.
you for hanging.
Thank y'all for having me. This was fun.
We have to have you back. And again,
For
we want to
sure.
thank everybody. Hey, Angie.
Hey, Ace.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Ace.
See you next week.
See you next week.
This podcast is brought to you by the BU Podcasting Company, the home of Akron's first podcasting network.
You know I